So let me run through the ingredients with you guys for the jalebi. Here I have flour, I have yogurt, and I have baking powder, and I have yellow food color for this one here. Flour, yogurt, baking powder. I have red food color for this one here, and I have flour, yogurt, baking powder, cornstarch, and orange food color. I'm going to show you three different colors. This is for the sugar syrup. I have water, the sugar, and some cinnamon sticks, and I have cardamom. So I'll put up the sugar syrup and I'll show you that consistency in which the jalebi, after it has been fried, how it will be soaked in. So before starting to mix our jalebi dough, I'm going to put up my simple syrup, and we're going to give this a turn and have it on low heat just for it to start to melt and dissolve out and to come to that sticky consistency. So let's get mixing up the jalebi dough. I have here the flour, baking powder, yogurt, and our food color, quarter teaspoon. Now we'll add the water and give it a mix. When you add the water, you will know if you need extra. The consistency has to be on the thin side. See, it's a little thick here. And this looks like it. So you see what I'm talking about. Just for your whisk to go through it. Has to be on the runny side. This one, it's the same thing. Yogurt, baking powder, this is the red one. Quarter teaspoon of that red color, and water. When you mix it, you're going to leave it for 10 minutes just for it to soak in or to set a little bit with that baking powder and that flour. Baking powder. This one I'm adding the cornstarch, yogurt, and this is the gel color. The other two was powder, so we're going to add little at a time just to get that color. Once you're mixing it, you will know the consistency. Right now it's feeling a little thick, so it's not runny. Still a little thick. It's good now. So let me get a spoon and I'll show you that consistency that we want to arrive at. You see how it's running? This is what we're looking for. Not a too runny liquid and not on the stiff or thick side. And that's it. Move it. We'll leave it. We'll leave our 3 doughs, liquid doughs, for 15 minutes just for that baking powder to do its magic, and then we'll start to fry up. Syrup is finished. As I said, keep it on low heat or low to medium heat, and you want it on the runny side. You don't want it to get too want the liquid to evaporate out too much, because it tends to get a little on the sugary side, and we don't want that. We want to keep it on a liquid. So if you have the saffron threads, you can put a few threads in it to turn the liquid into an orange color, but I'm going to use some of the same orange food color that I used in the mixture, just to get it to that desired color. So it needs a little bit again, just a very little bit. And that seems to be good. You don't want it too much on the dark side, just that will do. And as you can see, we had our cardamom pods, and that will flavor up the the liquid, the syrup, simple syrup. If you have elaichi powder as well too, the cardamom powder, you can add a pinch in it. And if you have lemon, you can add a slice or some juice just to balance out the sweetness. But I'm going to keep it like that because I don't want it, you know, with that lemon flavor. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you an easy gadget that I'm going to be using to do these jalebis. I have here my empty ketchup bags that I'll be using. So you just have to bow or punch a little hole through it, but keep one without the holes so you can put it into something and open it out, and we're going to fill our mixture over this, or you can just make sure it stays open, and we're going to pour our jalebi mixture into this with a spatula. And after we pour it in here, then you're going to take out the one without the hole and put in the one with the hole and start to squeeze to fry. So let me empty it and start to fry them to show you guys what it looks like. This will come in handy before, like when you use it and your ketchup is empty. Even the barbecue sauce packs will work fine. And if you don't have access to a piping bag, or you can use a Ziploc bag, put it in and snip a little hole at the bottom of it and use that as well too. But I like the texture of this pack, so I'm going to be using this. You see, it is filled. Just clean out like where messed up a little bit, and here you have your pack with your jalebi mixture, and you're going to change this when you're ready to fry. You can break them smaller and put them in. And in goes our sugar pad syrup. Let all that soak in here. So you're going to have your syrup and you're going to take your jalebis, dip it and take them out. Let it drain out properly and put them on a tray to air dry out. Once it gets coated with that syrup, you can take them out. Because you don't want to keep it in the syrup, it's going to get on the soggy side. And take them out. And that's it, guys. Simple jalebi